Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. In this video, we will share about Chapter 8 regarding invention and innovation for sustainable operations. But first, this video presentation was prepared by Muhammad Shahir, Nur Suhana and Nur Hazwani. What is invention and what is innovation? Invention can be defined as the development of the product or establishment of the workflow at the first time, while innovation is the improvement from the existing product, service, or process. Invention and innovation for sustainable operations. These activities become a necessity over the world. Each new product, created services, processes, and technology creation that are intended to contribute to establish of human needs and institution. At the same time, it also concerns the matter of world's natural resources and regenerative capacity. There are 5 ways sustainability is driving the innovation. First, technological innovation that involve the creativity in reducing the time and cost. Besides, it also can help to increase the financial performance. Second, energy, which decentralization, digitalization, and decarbonization. By using world's energy, more sustainable power produced and smart energy management become pressing matter. In addition, renewable energy also more efficient and cheaper. Third, mobility that reduce the emission, traffic, and congestion. For example, using an electric vehicles or share mobility can reduce GHG, which is greenhouse gas emission. Fourth, agriculture that advance yields with less emission and resources by practicing the agri-tech solutions. Fifth, construction by using greater energy capabilities and reduce waste, such as many industry starting to adopt more reliable sustainability standards. Next, let's move to step for implementing innovation for sustainability. There are 4 steps. First is observing acquiescence as opportunity where the companies need to undergo a long march to sustainability normally appear for the law. Second is creating a sustainable value chains that focus on minimizing the consumption of non-renewable resources. Third step, develop sustainable product and services. Some of the customer prefer more an eco-friendly product, so the company need to use the competency and acquired equipment to identify right innovation. Last one is creating new business models that revise customer value, proposition, and deliver new one in gaining more revenues with other companies.
Okay, we move on to the Sustainable Development Goals. The Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, also known as Global Goals, are a set of 17 integrated and interrelated goals that are intended to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure that humanity enjoy peace as well as prosperity by 2030. So how this issue can be related to SDGs? By the creation of innovation or invention for sustainable operations, it will help in reducing energy-related costs. Energy and water costs are prime concern for the manufacturers. By putting much focus on improvement can reduce these expenses. Other than that, by creation of innovation or invention for sustainable operations also can help the company in attracting new customers and increasing their sales. Green and sustainable practices can make the company more marketable. Consumers that are more conscious of the environment will strengthen the company reputation. Next is boost workforce morale and innovations. Sustainability improvement are a collaborative effort. When the employee work together to identify and implement green and sustainable initiatives, it fosters a culture of teamwork and continuous improvement. And lastly, societal impact. Besides from helping the companies for profitability, by implementing sustainability in the production, it will help the company in reducing carbon footprint and reduce the number of toxins released into the atmosphere. Next, for the innovative company contribution towards sustainability, the international company that we choose is Apple Incorporation. The company is created by Steve Jobs in 1976. It is an American multinational technology company that majors in consumer electronics, computer software, and online services. Apple Incorporation has become world's largest technology company, and since January 2021, it became the world's most valuable company. Okay, so what is the company contributions to sustainability? First, the company created Apple's supplier clean energy program. The biggest part of their carbon footprint comes from the electricity used to build their products. By switching to clean energy across their supply chain, they can erase the majority of that footprint. Since 2015, Apple's supplier clean energy program has helped their manufacturing supplier transition to renewable electricity generated from solar, wind, and other renewable projects. This effort is related to 7 SDG, which is ensure access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern energy for all. Other than that, the company also established Racial Equity and Justice Initiative, which is REGI, Impact Accelerator. The initiative concentrates on efforts that focus on education, economic equity, and criminal justice. It also provides chance to black and brown businesses while developing innovative way to solve the climate change issue. This contribution related to the 13 goals of SDG, which is take urgent action to combat climate change and its impact, and it also related to 10 goal of ADG, which is reduce inequality within and among the countries. Besides that, Apple also contribute to 13 and 12 goal of SDG by creating energy-saving product. Creating product that require less energy is one of the way the company can lower their carbon impact. And lastly, the company contribute to sustainability from US 200 million investment in natural climate. With Conservation International, CI, and Golden Touch, the company have created the US 200 million Restore Fund to make investment in natural climate solutions while seeking to generate financial return. From these contributions, Apple Incorporation managed to have over than 100 suppliers that contributed to clean energy. The company also added more than 4 gigawatts intended for renewable electricity online, managed to minimize average product energy by over 70%, and contributing to more than 8 million square kilometers of savanna that restored, in which it able to eliminate carbon from the atmosphere. So from the bar graph, we also can see that the efforts from the Apple Incorporation towards sustainability is helping the company in reducing its emission. The company's emission decreased drastically from 2011 until 2019.
The second company that we choose is Telekom Malaysia Berhad. As we all know, Telekom Malaysia Berhad was called as TM. TM was created in 1984. This is telecommunication company that provide broadband service, data, fixed line, pay television and network service in Malaysia. TM had been advanced into introduction of long-term evolution, LTE, spaced by launch of TM Go. Now, we move to TM contribution to Sustainability Development Goals, SDG 5 and SDG 8. TM organized program usahawan wanita back in 2015 with business training, including accounting, branding, and marketing. In line with the Industrial Revolution 4.0, we exposed the program usahawan wanita participant to big data analytics through a customized business solution called the Dynapreneur Platform. SDG 14, TM do collaboration with Terengganu State Government, Department of Fisheries and Yayasan Coral Malaysia embark on the third edition of AIM and increasing public awareness on environment preservation and the importance of marine ecosystem. This program wants to promote better marine ecosystem by involving with Coral Malaysia program together with local fishermen. SDG 15, TM conduct environmental program called TM Earth Camp. This program wants to teach the younger generation about the importance of conserving life on land and underwater, as well as the role they play to protect the natural environment. This program also to get against the beautiful of nature with reason to educate the participant on the importance of conserving natural resources. Lastly, SDG 1 and SDG 8, recently TM hand over 2 million in cash to Tabung COVID-19 established by government to alleviate the burden of those directly affected by the pandemic. Now is about the statistic data from the TM Berhad contribution. They have more than 90% population of converged network coverage and then over 9 kg of recyclable waste collected by the participating schools in Junior Environmental Leaders Series in 2019. They also have 32% women in management roles. Besides, they also have 7.5 reduction in carbon emission. And then, first greenhouse gas emission from petrol and diesel is about 20% reduction in vehicle parts duty in 20 years. And then, 7.5% decrease in fuel consumption from the vehicle fleet. And then, 7.3% decrease from the scope emission 1. And second is about greenhouse gas emission from electricity. There was a 7.4% decrease in energy consumption and a 7.5% decrease in scope of emission 2. Third is about greenhouse gas emission from air travel. It was only a 30.7% decrease in scope 3 emission. Last is about greenhouse gas from the waste produced, 25 and 10% reduction in solid and scheduled waste production, and also 25.6% decrease in the production of waste generated. Okay, this is the 3 P's in sustainability for Apple Incorporation and Telekom Malaysia. For planet, environmental, Apple overall carbon footprint was reduced by nearly 35% since its emission peak in 2015 and now committed to carbon neutrality by 2030. For Telekom Malaysia Berhad, they have 7.5 decrease in carbon emission. For people's social part, Apple Impact Accelerator support black and brown-owned business and innovation that can also drive positive outcome in their supply chains. But for Telekom Malaysia, there was create program usaha wanita to help the women entrepreneur improve their business process. Lastly, for profit under economy, Apple Incorporation design product that required less energy, but Telekom Malaysia Berhad offer Koperasi Bukit Kepong members exposure and guidance in identifying suitable business opportunities to generate income. Recommendation for both company, we would like to recommend them to create a sustainability supply chain and then developing more sustainable product or service innovation to their company. And also, we would like to recommend them to develop sustainability practice platform within their organization. To conclude, the invention and innovation for sustainability operations are very important to be applied in every organization in order to ensure more eco-friendly company as well as to improve their health and also the environment in their organization. Okay, I think that's all from us. We hope everyone understand about this chapter 8 about invention and innovation for sustainability operations. Thank you and stay safe everyone.